The following is a presentation of TFNN.
Welcome, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. We have the Dow right now up 94, NASDAQ up 29, S&P's up 12. We get gold flat at 16.61. Silver's up 30 cents at 31.71. Platinum's down 7 at 15.90. You get oil up 47 cents at 101.49 a barrel. Bonds are off 23 ticks. King dollar is back 29 ticks. And you're going to see a rejection, a lower price again on good old King dollar, because King dollar, folks, each and every time it backs down with about 11,000 contracts, which is just a total mind blower. Right now we're at 9,000, and wow. They just can't bang it down. Market wise out here, if you can you say B2C of an ABC down?
I can say it, baby.
No doubt, no doubt. What you have here, folks, okay, so your correlation and your confirmation that you're in, well, it wouldn't be confirmation, it would be your speculation that you're in a B2C, is that you're down on volume, you're back up on lighter volume. That's exactly what we're doing. We're doing it in spades. Right now on the NYSE, you're dealing with 120 million on the NASDAQ 247. So it's anemic volume on the bounce. And we have Weird Wally Wednesday happening. And, Weird Wally Wednesday is the Wednesday prior to the option expiration for the monthly basis.
Yes. Yes.
And what used to happen all the time, okay, I mean, this goes, maybe you can back it in maybe even a year and a half.
Okay.
Is that when options, folks, only expired once a month, which on the third Friday, you'd have high volatility. You'd have snaps in the marketplace would go up and down. And the main reason was there were so many options that were put on.
Yeah.
Calls or puts.
Yeah, yeah.
And see, the way that a larger trader would put a large call or put position on, right? You snap the position on.
Yes.
And after you snap the position on, folks, what you do is you go in the futures market and jam it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you already know what you're snapping on. So that's only one side of the trade, and that's why that volatility would come in. Now, you got to picture something, and it doesn't mean that the market can just go one way, because you have all professionals doing it
do the same
both
thing.
ways.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So the volatility is in spades. What has happened, even with the weekly that are in play now, you still get high volatility on a Weird Wally Wednesday.
Yeah.
And that comes from a guy named Dan Wallenchuk.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, he's a market timer. I used to interview him quite a bit. He used to be on, I'd have him on about every 2 or 3 months.
Well, didn't we have Weird Wally Wednesday on Tuesday this week?
Oh, no, just because it went down?
Yeah.
I love it. No, see, it can go down and up. That's the thing that's so cool about it. It's high volatility.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, no, we had certainly some high volatility.
Oh, hey, listen.
As of late, huh?
Listen, the bottom line, I don't care what you look at them all. The SPY right now, we came down, and we came down hard. We came down yesterday, breaking a swing point. You did 235 million shares. You broke the swing of 120. You're going into the swing of 202. That's a beautiful thing.
And you stopped before the swing. So you stopped before the swing. You were coming into it with volume. And so all that you're really doing there is now building up some extra energy. You would have, from a bullish standpoint, quite frankly, you would have rather seen it hit it today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're a bull.
As opposed to start sliding sideways and building up energy.
Now I'd like to see a bounce to about 139 and eat it up. Because what you have there, folks, the 139, where I'm going with that's the lows of March 29th. You get a bounce into that area with low volume, you get a field day happening. Because what you're going to have a weekly basis now with heavy volume going into the swing.
Yeah.
It's already, is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday,
It is, I know.
It's Prince Spaghetti Day.
Oh, hey, you talk about being a weird Wednesday. How about the, woke up this morning, and it was kind of up fairly early. And so shortly after the earthquake had hit, and I'm hearing tsunami warnings.
I know,
that they're talking about on television. So I don't know I didn't really get a chance to really follow up or pay attention, so I don't know if anything actually occurred. I'm assuming not, because I didn't see anything pop across my
saying that
screen or what have
I
you.
guess the earthquake is horizontal instead of vertical.
Okay.
So horizontal earthquake instead of a vertical earthquake will produce a much smaller
wave or something.
Right.
Okay.
You know, and hopefully that's the case.
Yeah, because that's in the area where it hit
Archie
a couple years ago. What have you?
Remember because that place that was in a revolt anyway. Bender Archie was in a revolt against Indonesia.
Yeah,
and that kind of blew that apart.
Yeah. So it's serious.
Nothing like having an earthquake in the middle of a revolt.
Yeah, and a big one too, right? It was 8 plus or 9 or close. It was somewhere up in that
huge,
pretty large vicinity.
Absolutely insane. Insane, no doubt. We go over and we take a look at it. Okay, so let's go over to Europe for a second. Okay?
Sure, absolutely.
Now, we're going to go to Germany first. Listen to this, folks. Okay, this is intense now. Okay, this is about as intense as you can get, and what I'm talking about specifically, you're going to crack up, and this is what it is. Okay, United States of America.
Yeah.
The Treasury Department, right?
Yes.
Our deficit, right? Okay. We're in debt up to the yin-yang, right?
Sure. Yeah, but we got the printing press.
But well, we get a printing press. But if people are buying our bonds,
oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we know
for sure.
And we know from was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday the number come out. We know that the bid to offer of the average bid to offer of all of 2012.
Yeah.
Is the highest it's ever been.
Yeah.
Okay, $3.17 are going after every dollar of bonds.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's go over to the DAX in Germany.
Okay.
See the DAX in Germany? You think Germany's in good shape?
No.
Why not?
I don't.
Isn't Germany taking care of all of Europe?
No, I don't. That's not what I get a feel for.
Listen to this, folks. Now, you get the DAX up, right? If you want to see... Now, what you have to... I know what you have to do, but it's something that you should be cognizant of it, is that first we get the downdraft in the marketplace, right? Right. You have it come down with volume, right?
Yes.
Now you get a bounce out here. Now I'm digging this in a huge way. Now, this is a fundamental deal, folks, okay? But, you know, my head wraps around things in different ways anyway. But this is what happened this morning. And I saw this, and I said, thank you, God, this is just amazing.
I love it.
Okay. Germany went out and sold bonds this morning.
Yeah. They couldn't get takers?
Wrong.
Couldn't get takers?
No takers.
Well, what Germany has been a PR machine during the whole Greece crisis.
I'm telling you, man.
You know, continue to keep coming back out there. I mean, I still don't really know what's going on with that European Stability Financial Fund.
Well,
which originally they came out, that was going to save the world, or their world.
Yes.
They couldn't get any funding on it. They did a road trip. Went over to Asia, went to China, went to Japan, went everywhere. Couldn't get anybody to take those bonds.
Yeah. So, now, the thing that is amazing is that, so picture it, and one of the Tigers will tell us, which is beautiful, this is the second time this year that Germany didn't fill what they wanted to sell.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
That says it all, folks, okay? That specifically what it's saying is that no one will lend money to Germany. Okay, let me tell you something. If you don't lend money to Germany, Europe is toasted and roasted, man.
Yeah.
I saw that come across. I thought I was seeing things. But there you go. It's like, what, Germany's not going to pay it back? I guess what the people are worried about is that Germany is basically going to keep Europe up,
Oh, okay. Well, okay, so, all right.
Oh, Mark had a better idea, though. He's got a better idea. He's right, too. Okay, so one of our Tigers in here. Okay, so check this out. I talk about dollar bonds all the time?
Yeah, for sure.
That's going to force them to do dollar bonds. What's going on?
Yeah.
That's what's going on. That's the bigger issue, folks. What's going on is that it's probably not the borrowing by Germany. It's probably the borrowing in euros, and the funds are saying, see you later, I don't want a euro.
But actually, that's better for, I think, okay, so you say your mind works differently. Isn't that really better for Germany to put out dollar-denominated bonds? Because what happens there, that weakens the euro. That's better for their exports, better for their economy, strengthens the U.S. dollar.
Well, it strengthens the U.S. dollar, but it's not better for Germany because what happens is that they can't print dollar bills.
Yeah.
And they can't print euros.
Right.
But they have to get dollar bills, so that means that anyone that's printing that's selling the reason they have to sell dollar bonds right now is that's all people are buying.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so if you are doing business, it just be like a mining company. If you're doing business in another currency versus the dollar, you can get in big trouble.
Right.
Right. So they're caught in a dilemma here.
Yes, but still, I'm just kind of going with the correlation. If the dollar goes up,
that's going to make the dollar go up.
Then the euro's got to go down.
Right.
Okay, which ends up being better for European marketplaces because they should be able to export more products to the U.S.
Yeah, that's correct. That part of it is.
Yeah, so that's where I was going.
But then you're lending money in a different currency, and you got to go get that currency and pay it back.
Yeah, eventually.
So if no, not on that basis. You have to be even monthly.
Okay, well, as matured.
Yeah. They need a new dollar machine. Do you know what's amazing? Think about this for a second, folks. Why would you ever give up? Europe is out of their mind. Why would you ever give up a printing press?
Yeah.
Think about how they got bamboozled by the banks.
Not with fiat currency.
Oh my God!
You know.
I mean, I would never give up. That's the best thing in the world. You give up. Yeah, I mean, think about that. You give up your printing press. What are they? I mean, that's so insane. It's unbelievable. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, for for all you folks listening in Greece right now, I mean, the bottom line, folks, get a revolt going and get out of the euro and get your drachmas and print the heck out of them. That's bang, they're out. They're out of it. Just like that. Yeah, and they toast the banks. I mean, they're gonna get toasted anyway.
Yeah. So I mean, their primary.
Hey, you get any jelly?
Jelly?
Yeah, I like jelly. I like...
you like jelly? No, I want some olive oil.
I want cream cheese and jelly on that toast. Totally. I used to love...
Strawberry jelly, or what kind of jelly you want on
Friday night at the fights. I used to do... This goes back a long time, but Gillette folks used to do Friday night at the fights, right? And every Friday night, right, I couldn't wait. I'd get saltines. I'd get the whole thing of saltines.
Okay.
And whap them with all cream cheese.
Really? And jelly, huh?
I would sit on one of those tables, right? It would take me a half hour to fill the whole thing up. Yeah. And I would just sit there and just keep eating them.
Now, what kind of,
and Nico was calling me.
What kind of jelly?
Grape jelly.
Grape jelly.
Welch's grape jelly, man.
Oh, baby.
You stay right there, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, all you tigers and tigresses. We have the Dow up 114, Nasdaq at 33, S&P's up 14. We're going to be right back.
That's too funny.
X Story Gold Mines, an NYSE Amex-listed company trading under the symbol XG, is slated to be the newest gold-silver producer in Argentina. X Story is forecast to produce more than $250 million in bullion annually, beginning in 2013, at a cash cost of less than $200 for each ounce of gold produced. That forecast will make X Story one of the highest margin operators in South America and a sector leader in the mining industry. X Story has $50 million in its treasury, having spent over $60 million to date on drilling and engineering. The ultimate size of its Argentina discovery could be determined by year-end, as results from the 6 drills operating at the site are fully assessed. To find out more about X Story Gold Mines and their exciting growth potential, click on their banner on the front page of TFNN.com or check them out on the NYSE Amex under the symbol XG.
TFNN is proud to bring you the cutting edge of investment newsletters. Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks. Ken is a top-down investor who lets price and volume in the major stock indices tell him when to be in the market and when to be out. By using his unique blend of fundamental and technical analysis, Ken will protect your hard-earned capital while realizing breakout gains. Go to TFNN.com today, click Investment Newsletters, and get Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks free for 2 weeks.
You take a hands-on approach to managing your investments, and whether you're bullish or bearish on Chinese stocks, the ETFs from Direction Shares are there to help you seek to maximize your returns. Bull ETFs for a rising market and bear ETFs for a falling market. Direction Shares gives you the tools for both sides of the trade. Discover how we can help at DirectionShares.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction Shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction Shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction Shares at 800-851-0511. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors employing dynamic strategies. Investors in the fund should understand the consequences of seeking daily investment results, understand the risk of shorting, and intend to actively monitor and manage their investments. Distributor, Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
folks, turns out my best student became my best teacher. Steve Rhodes absolutely raised my standards, and I'll guarantee he'll raise yours.
Thanks, Tom. What I've learned is that if you want more, you must become more. And that transformation, folks, that occurs the moment you decide to become a master. Now, the quickest way to mastery is through immersion. And for 2 solid days in Denver, Boston, and Tampa, I'll create a new standard of wealth for those few trader investors who have a burning desire to succeed. At my Master Trader course, I'll teach you how to create the ultimate money machine. These are the best kept secrets in the business. Roadblocks, folks. Dabblers give up when they first appear. Stressors last just a little bit longer, but masters expect roadblocks and achieve extraordinary results when they bust right through them. I have all the benefit of knowing the type of wealth creation that I can generate for you. You don't. That's why I'm making this unconditional money-back guarantee. If for any reason you're not satisfied with my Master Trader course, I'll refund every penny. That's right. I take all the risk, and you get all the benefit. Go to the homepage at tfnn.com and sign up today.
Here's what people are saying about Tiger TV.
Let's go to John in Tampa. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hi, Tom. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. You having a good day out there?
A wonderful day. I love your Tiger TV. I watch it every day. I'm like a kid in a candy store.
Oh, man, I appreciate you out there watching it. How long have you been watching the Tiger TV?
I'm watching almost a month now, and it's wonderful.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it's cool. You see the charts and everything. Thanks so much for the hard work.
Tiger TV, a great news service from TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Goldfields. For more information, just click the Goldfields banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. We get the Dow up 111, NASDAQ up 31, S&P's up 14. Well, you couldn't have picked a better week to get a Master Trader this week.
Oh, my God.
This is probably going to line up just perfect on Friday.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because we're looking for that. We're looking for that B2C, baby.
That's right.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Also, great weekend to be in. A great week to be in Florida. You know, talk about weather-wise,
folks.
I mean,
seriously,
it's incredible.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's what it is. It's like 75 degrees without humidity, which is just amazing.
Yeah, we finished the show last night, and I just wrapped up a couple things, and I was gonna go do a couple things. Of course, I walked outside. I said, "No, straight to the beach."
Nice. Oh, that must have been beautiful.
It was actually a little bit cool as the sun as the sun was going down, because it was fairly windy. But you've got to talk about spring break weather.
Oh yeah,
come on down here, spend the weekend with us.
Huge.
Learn and then burn. Go get some little sun on you.
And it's this Friday and Saturday, folks. And then it's going to be Boston, Massachusetts, April 27th and 28th.
Yes, I got that time, so I'm going to hit great weather up there.
Oh, you are, man. Oh, you are. I'm jealous, man. I'm telling you. I'm jealous just because I want to go to Regina's again.
No. I know. I'm bringing in a box of saltines, a little cream cheese, and some Smucker's grape jelly.
Yeah, totally, man. No doubt.
Hey, I saw something flash across my screen that with Apple and a suit by our government going after some antitrust suit. What's behind that? Is that
what's going on? Is it's a price fixing suit.
Okay.
And Apple must be out of their mind that they didn't settle, because they're going to get it got to be like, say, once the government.
The suit's been going on for
it's been going on, and Apple, bottom line, I suspect is going to. They're crazy. Apple, if you remember what ended up happening, Apple's a closed system anyway.
Yes.
And they've got away with this pricing structure, okay?
Yes.
Then they squeezed everyone else, and they got them together. That's against the law.
Yeah.
Bottom line, it's against the law. And, I suspect they're going to get toasted and roasted. And what ends up happening, folks...
Do you think they had some money in the till that they could have settled?
Yeah, they did.
Only $80 billion. I think they might have, right? So
I don't think it was really about.
It's about principle.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, it's about arrogance.
Yeah.
I mean, what ends up happening, unfortunately, is that people think they, get in a whole other zone, and they are in another zone. They are definitely in another world. Okay.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. The feds have unlimited money. You get in another world. Bottom line, whether it's right or wrong, you don't want to be, and that's in Apple's case, particularly because I have 3 books and I know what they did, number one.
Okay.
And as far as I'm concerned, it absolutely is price fixing.
Yeah.
They absolutely, they were together with the rest of these publishers. They were freaking, man. They're saying, no, I want this.
Yes.
Where, publishers were coming, Amazon was coming and saying, no, I want this. And Apple kind of broke their back.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, what we want to do, one of the tigers in the den was saying that when the government went after Microsoft, that was the high. I want to see this. I forget when the government went after Microsoft.
Well, you know, when I saw that thing come across my phone, I was like, oh, man, well, there goes the $1,000.
Yeah.
You know, I guess I could buy.
2007 is Apple's high. Well,
okay.
No, Microsoft. That is Microsoft high because that was Microsoft's high is 1999. Yeah.
Okay.
At 53.
Okay.
So
we'll have to find out when.
That's what I want to find out. But it's like, okay, we'll find out where it shakes and bakes. You know, but the aspect of
didn't do anything in the stock, so
no.
You know.
But all that says to me is that what it does, people aren't paying attention.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
well,
what ends up happening is that what I've seen in any big court case is this: it is not the actual case that they're going after.
Right.
What happens, folks, in discovery, okay, is that all these cans of worms open up.
Yes.
Okay, and let me tell you something: a company like Apple.
Pretty strange, though, because, I mean, they went out of their way. My interpretation was they went out of their way to make sure that, you know, the recent audit issues and everything that were going on in China,
yep.
You know, went smooth. Hey, yes,
right.
Here's what we have done, but here's what we're also going to continue to do.
Right.
You know, they got the Chinese government, I guess, to wallpaper it. And,
right.
You know, so you'd think that something like this, they would. I don't really know what's at stake.
It probably what's at stake is their pricing structure, you know, because the reality, they might be saying that, hey, listen, man, they're going to get me here. Why don't we go back right into iTunes? That I'm controlling iTunes too.
Yeah.
And that's their business.
That is their business, that's for sure.
You know, so it's like, let's hang them up for 10 or 12 years.
Yeah, but I say, give them the book deal. Stay away from the music deal.
Yeah. No, for sure, man. For sure. Exactly. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, we have the Dow 114, NASDAQ 33. We're going to be right back.
You've heard Tom O'Brien on the air, and you've always thought about trying out his newsletter, Market Insights. Well, now is the perfect time. For a limited time only, when you sign up for a 2-week free trial to Market Insights, we'll send you a free copy of Tom O'Brien's best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System. If you decide to cancel within the 2-week trial period, pay absolutely nothing, and keep Tom's book as a free gift from us. Tom sends out his daily newsletter each morning by 9:30 a.m. with trade recommendations, including price targets and price stops. As recently as March 21st, Market Insights subscribers closed out a position for more than a 25% profit in just over 2 weeks. To get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights, along with your free copy of The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, visit the front page of tfnn.com. Supplies are limited for this one-of-a-kind special, so act today and don't let this opportunity pass you by. Offer only valid for new subscribers. In just December of last year, the price of gold was down over 10%. In today's highly volatile gold market, you need someone in your corner that understands the complex relationships that exist within the price of gold, as well as within a variety of gold equities. Whether it's the South African gold miners and knowing how the rand-dollar relationship will affect their bottom line, or understanding how John Paulson's $5 billion trade in the GLD can move the market, Tom O'Brien gives you the direction you need to become a better trader each week in his newsletter, The Gold Report. With over 20 individual equities covered and almost another 20 on the potential watch list each week, in addition to covering the XAU, HUI, GLD, and dollar, The Gold Report is a great source for any trader that is looking to be diversified in today's volatile gold market. For your 30-day free trial to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report, log on to tfnn.com today. Don't miss out on this great offer. Act now.
What type of investor are you? Conservative, moderate, or aggressive? No matter your investor personality, your overall portfolio should reflect your financial goals, time horizon, and your risk tolerance. Help ensure your portfolio is appropriately invested with an asset allocation plan from Morgan Stanley Smith Barney. Simply picking the right stocks is not enough. Research has shown that choosing the right proportion of stocks, bonds, and cash is essential to the success of your long-term investments. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney believes that a carefully selected portfolio can lower volatility and increase investment return potential. Find out about what asset allocation and the Morgan Stanley Smith Barney financial advisor can do for you. Call Angela O'Brien, First Vice President and Certified Financial Planner of the Clearwater, Florida branch at 727-441-6108 today to discuss your personal financial needs. Asset allocation does not assure a profit or protect against loss in declining financial markets. Investments and services are offered through Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
In the world of financial markets, there's a new player in town with an exciting new way to trade the markets. Nadex now offers binary options as well as bull spreads in a wide range of indices along with commodity and forex markets. With as little as $100, you can gain access to a new way to trade global financial markets while guaranteeing that your risk will always be capped. Nadex allows you to multiply your trading opportunities in ways never imagined before and access markets you once thought were out of reach. With short-term trading opportunities available, including binary options expiring each hour the market is open, Nadex allows you to take advantage of a variety of market conditions regardless of volatility or market direction. Now is the time to take advantage of this exciting new market. Don't let this trading opportunity pass you by. Open your account today by clicking on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Nadex, a better way to trade.
This segment is brought to you by Crocodile Gold. For more information, just click the Crocodile Gold banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow 123, NASDAQ up 38, S&P's up 15. Let's go over to the SPY first. We take a look at the SPY. The SPY right now, she has 32 million shares, and it'd be so beautiful if she crawls up to ice. We go take a look at the small caps, the IWM, and she, this is going to be so pretty. So the IWM right now, yeah, she's going to be crawling. Oh, that's a beautiful thing, man. I'd love to see this. This is going to be hilarious. So what you have, even on an intraday basis, folks, it's dying on the vine, but, I want this baby to get up a lot higher. And, bottom line, these dead cat bounces can get up a lot higher. Let's go to earthquake expert in Costa Rica. K. Rico.
Hey, hi, guys. Good morning.
What's happening, man?
Before I get on my real thought, I want to ask you, you just started to say you wanted to crawl up to ice, but you didn't say the number. Could you tell me what your thoughts are of what number is ice?
On the SPY?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have two different ones. Yeah, the first one is 138.21. That's on basically a 2-day, and then you're dealing that's more than likely where that's the number.
That's a big number.
Yeah.
From right here, my gosh, because yesterday everybody was scared out of their, depends, and they were all wet and needed changing, and all of a sudden everybody's fresh and starting all over like there's no problem in the world.
Well, that's what's supposed to happen, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Tom and Steve, I was teaching my young sweetheart yesterday on the map that I use for earthquake studies. I was teaching about the world, using the earthquake maps for teaching her what the world is all about. These kids don't learn anything. These young people learn nothing in the schools here. So when I was showing her the map of the world, and then she said, well, what are all those squares and what are all those colors? I explained to her those are where the recent earthquakes are, the last 24 hours or 7 days.
Yes.
And the point was, last night I had goosebumps like I've never had in a long time. And I don't want your listeners to think I'm just a bullshitter, a one-dimensional kind of individual. I sincerely study earthquake activity because it's like an interest of me.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And the thing was, last night I saw a triangular activity like I've never seen before in an earthquake setup of the map that I look at every day, almost 6 times a day. And I saw an outside chance of an earthquake coming around that area that was struck this morning, and I woke up this morning and saw the map, and I really felt tremors in my body of sorts of goosebumps.
Well, I guess what they said, I mean, over in Singapore, they've been saying for quite a while that the ground has been really hot there, right? So evidently, when it's hot, they felt that earthquakes were coming. I mean, what they're saying right now is they don't even know if that's the big one, right? That's the reality. They're saying that, hey, that ground is still really hot, man. I mean, those poor people can't get out of there. But if I was living on those plates, I'd get out of town ASAP, man.
They had a horizontal experience, and that is a very dangerous type of earthquake because that can send the underground shock waves to create very dangerous tsunamis. But I won't go there. The only thing I know right now is I had goosebumps last night looking at the map while I was trying to teach her about the world. And it just kind of freaked me out this morning that, well, I don't know. What am I on to? I don't know.
Well, Steve and I have goosebumps in here because the studio's so cold.
We can hang meat in here.
You know what's crazy, folks? Picture this. We have a beautiful office. It's a Class A building, right? But what happens, right, is that the air conditioning gets so cold in here. And so picture this. We're in Florida, and sometimes we just have to go outside just to get warm.
I do. Exactly.
It's crazy.
I'll just go for a walk just to warm up.
It's like, oh, man. Unreal.
Well, you two guys being from Michigan and Boston, you know what it's like to be freezing your butts off.
Oh, I'm a baby now, man. I'm the biggest baby in the world. I don't even want to get cold. And forget Steve. Yeah. Steve, he's been down here so long now. I mean, he's a
no cold. Other than going skiing out in Colorado.
Yeah.
No, that's a whole different thing.
When we were out in Spokane, man, I'm not going to let him down. I'll never forget it. It was the funniest thing I've seen in a long time.
I guess it's a good thing that I didn't take out those little ski earmuffs that I had. But.
Oh, listen, folks, he was almost gonna. You should have seen the look in his face.
I had him.
He was like a little kid, like, oh, man, I can't believe this.
Absolutely.
Costa Rico, you have a great one and a safe one, man.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay,
take care. I love it.
That was so funny. I'm not kidding. Folks, I got that. I got your face visualized because I was laughing. You know, I was laughing so much, folks. I thought he was kidding at first, and then I realized he's looking at me like, "Hey, I'm freezing, man."
Right. Well, you hadn't been up for 20 hours.
Oh no, I hadn't. I hadn't, man. No doubt. Unreal. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what kind of volume we got here. Now, so the key, folks, is this, okay? You know, you get your first leg down. Your second leg, you want to see your second leg come in at about 700 million. You know, you're at 181 right now, which is saying that, yeah, that's no problem. On the NASDAQ, we're at 384, 382. That's going to come in.
That's got some volume in it.
That's got some volume, but that's only going to come in 1.5. 1.5 is not good enough.
You know, you got Chipotle. I think I got it. Chipotle. I used to call it Chipotle. My kids would kill me. CMG. They're up 2.5% or 2.2%. So you get that. Dollar leaders on the way up. Got just in the markets. You got Chipotle, Priceline, Google, MasterCard. You know, being the Amazon is in there, and of course Apple. And that's what you just named there. A couple of them. I mean, MasterCard's not in the NDX 100. But the other ones are almost 40% of the NDX 100. Yeah. You know, so it's. Oh, look at Google. Google's a nice little setup. That's interesting. Yeah, you know, it's right back. It's right back where the last time that they had earnings, they disappointed, and that thing dropped like a rock.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
it's right back.
Our earnings this week?
I believe earnings are Thursday or something. I've got to go.
That's going to be fun.
It's back to earnings season.
It's tomorrow.
Is it
after the close?
Yeah, okay.
We'll have a Google party. No doubt. It's a Google party.
It'll be big. It'll be big for sure.
Yeah, totally. Let's take a look at some of the higher volume stocks. Not that they're high volume. You got Bank of America up 33. Microsoft's flat. You got Citigroup up 89. Oh, we're going to be all over these. Okay, so let's go over to the Wells Fargo's up. Let's go to the strongest one first, which is Wells Fargo. So...
Yeah, now they're coming out with numbers.
They're coming out with numbers. And now this is setting up. This is sweet, man, because this is setting up. That's not even close to enough juice. See, you're at 7 million.
Just look at the XLF's got nothing in it.
Yeah, no, this is a nice setup to get right back down to lows. And so Wells Fargo, folks, is the strongest one out here thus far, too. Bank of America, BAC, they have problems. You know, BAC come barreling down yesterday, going back up today. You know, we'll see what it'll do, maybe 150, 200 million. We came down.
Now, where it broke out, what was the volume was coming into as it was breaking out over there?
It was 375 versus 488, so that still wasn't bad. You know, the 488 is the breakout top side.
Yeah.
But what happens is that you never like to see volume expand that dramatically.
Especially as it's coming into that breakout.
Exactly.
You know, maybe somewhere up in the middle of the move, but not right there at the end of that move, right?
Right.
Exactly.
And when you take this back, folks, and you put it on a larger basis, all the financials have done is that they're coming into their master downdraft, and they're coming in with dramatically lighter volume. I mean, look at that mess.
No, for sure.
That's still a mess. Pretty amazing. Yeah, so BAC this morning, what they announced this morning in Florida is they claim that they're going to basically give people answers within 20 days on short sales now.
Okay.
And they have about 1 million properties right now that have problems. It'd be interesting if right now, folks, a short sale can take anywhere from 2 or 3 months to about 7 or 8 months. It really, if you understand how to deal with the bank on it. And the way you deal with the bank on it, by the way, no matter where you are, if you're in a situation like that, the way you absolutely deal with the bank is and this is a negotiating tactic, but if you can get two different things that have happened. You can get hold of the manager that is dealing in the short sale department, right?
Yeah.
And what I've done, okay, and this goes back to my bankrupt bond days, folks, is that you know that public companies have to do their earnings every quarter.
Right.
So I'd always give them opportunities at the end of the quarter.
Okay, cool.
And they take them.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line.
For sure.
And it's had an understanding. The last one I actually wrote right over to them. I says, listen, man, this is it is. This is where it is. The money's not going to be here the next day.
Yeah.
You want the money? Take it.
Yeah.
They took it.
Yeah.
Isn't that true?
No.
I know.
That's smart.
Yeah, well, it comes down to it.
It's like buying a car, at the end of the month.
Well, you know what they get worried about?
What their numbers.
What they get worried about, of course, in the next paragraph, what they get worried about is that letter, okay, was going right to the executive committee's office.
Okay, I see. Okay.
I mean, it's up to them. Okay, you didn't take the bid, great. They didn't make the number, now the house is worth less money, your name's on it, man.
Yeah.
And all I said to them, I want an answer. It didn't have to be yes or no, I want an answer.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Cool.
So you can do that, folks. And depending which state you're in, you'll be surprised. And what you want to do it basically, you want to be negotiating with them, but you want to give them that offer about 2 weeks before their close of the quarter. If you do that, you're going to get an answer.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember something. All those companies, all they're concerned about is covering their butt. That's all they're concerned about.
For sure.
It's everyone else's money. They could care less, and they'll give things away sometimes. You know what I mean?
So energy sector, I was just kind of pulling up the energy sector. Where do you think this thing might be able to bounce up to? It's a mess.
Look at that. That doesn't want to bounce at all.
Nice.
Interesting, man. I'd love to see it bounce. Well, what's interesting? I'd love to see it get to 71.15 or 68.
That's got a ways to go.
It got a way to go, but that's what you need.
So you're just going to the low of October 27th.
I am.
Yeah.
What I do, folks, when I just look at these like this, I go to the volume down the bottom and say, oh, there's the volume. That's because they're like little magnets, man.
They are.
Do you know what I mean? They're really like little magnets.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to see inside that sector that is absolutely toasted and roasted, all you have to do is go look at ExxonMobil. Exxon was the strongest stock out there, and all of a sudden someone came in and just blew it away.
Yeah.
Look what they did yesterday, that thing.
Yeah.
That was, it was interesting because even though we knew that the oil and gas sector absolutely was there was a second sector after gold coming down on volume,
absolutely,
right?
That's correct, yes.
I kept looking at Exxon and saying, man, that thing is strong, though. And boom, folks. You talk about letting go on that.
Yeah. No,
and now it's done. Bottom line is done. Exxon wants to get out of 75. And on that basis, Exxon is
now it did hold the October 27th.
Yeah, it did.
35 million, and so it came down to 20 million.
Right. But what you're going to have, well, watch. Let's do that now on the weekly. Now what you're going to have, is that the 27th right there? So that's October now. So that's 127 million. And we're going to be, now you're going to be shocked by quite a bit, actually. That's today Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Because that's on 11 million.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So I must be wrong thinking that's 127 million. Either that or it is. That's it. If that's 127 million.
Or maybe we're at
a weekly. That's what we're trying to figure out, folks. What was that's the week of the 27th. Yeah, and
so you're at about 31 million through yesterday plus whatever we've done today.
Oh,
so it is 120. It is 100.
Yeah, right. You got 127 million too.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's 127 million. So it's 127 million, and yeah, we're not even close. So the real key is going to be: is it going to build cause to bust into that? Because we're obviously 1929. Maybe we'll be at 39 today.
Yeah.
BHI. Let me see what this dog is doing. So BHI. Look at this, man. This is pretty amazing. So that's still kind of getting, traction. Oxy, OXY. Yeah, she's building cause for lower price. Rig, Transocean. That's not that bad. Diamond Offshore. That's not that bad. CVG. That's not bad either. Oh, it's interesting. No. That's CVX. Sorry, CVX. Yeah. CVG. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so now watch this. Oh, this is starting to head lower. Interesting, man. Look at this. They're going to do an ABC down right now. That's crazy. What's wrong with that? Something's wrong with that. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. You stay right there, folks. We are going to be coming right back and get the Dow down, up. It's up. It's all green, folks. 106, 36, and 13. We're going to be right back.
Are you looking for a precision edge in the market? Something that can stack the odds in your favor? Then look into Larry Pesavento's new trading newsletter, Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind. In each weekly issue, Larry explains what's going to happen in the markets based on the pattern he sees developing and gives you actionable trade ideas based on those patterns. Plus, you'll get his detailed analysis on a variety of markets and sectors, including stocks, treasury bonds, the gold market, oil, the dollar, the forex market, and more. And you'll get the Technical Corner segment, which is a short but powerful weekly training session on trading. You'll get access to all the patterns Larry is seeing in the markets, plus the Astro Harmonics and powerful Bradley stock market model that Larry utilizes for less than $5 a day. An extremely potent combination that will give you just the edge you've been looking for. Try Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind absolutely free for 2 weeks. Go to tfnn.com and click on the free trial link at the top of the page. That's an $85 value, yours free when you register right now. Get Larry's Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind and get the edge you've been looking for.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, we pay you more for converting your jewelry to cash.
Let's go to Brian in New Jersey. Hey, Brian, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, just want to let you know I did give you some jewelry. My jeweler offered me about $650, but you get a check in the mail tomorrow for about $1,200.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, it's all about honesty when converting your jewelry to cash.
Okay, let's go to Paul in Florida first. Hey, Paul, what's going on?
I want to commend you on the Tiger Metal Exchange. I just did a deal with you guys the other day.
Oh, good.
I'm very happy.
Well, I appreciate it. Now, Did you sell us jewelry or did you buy coins off us?
I sold you jewelry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What we weighted at was less than you guys said, so, you're totally honest.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, we give you the tools to value your gold, and it's absolutely free. Call 866-618-8888 or log on to TigerMetalExchange.com. We've created the easiest, safest, and most honest cash for gold process. Tiger Metal Exchange. It's the only call you need to make.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. Great Basin Gold is a mining company engaged in the exploration and development of 2 emerging gold properties in Nevada and South Africa with a total resource base of more than 23 million gold ounces. Great Basin's Burnstone mine in South Africa opened in February of this year with a resource of 20 million gold ounces, becoming the first mine to open in the historic Witwatersrand Rand Basin in the last 30 years. The Burnstone mine is projected to have a 25-year mine life and is fully financed with production anticipated to be over 250,000 ounces per year at a cash cost of only $450 per ounce. The Hollister mine in Nevada became fully integrated in the 4th quarter of 2010 with annual production estimates of 110,000 ounces of gold per year over the 8-year mine life at a cash cost of only $527 per ounce. Great Basin Gold is cash flow positive and trades on the Toronto and New York stock exchanges under the symbol GBG.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. Don't forget, folks, if you would like to test my daily newsletter, Market Insights, you can do that 2 weeks absolutely free. We've got a promotion going on right now over the front page of TFNN. If you test drive it 2 weeks, you also get my book, The Art of Time in the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, absolutely free. You're going to be staying right there. We're going to be going from beautiful Florida up to Newton, Massachusetts. Basil's going to be growling and prowling with you from 11 to 12. Then to Santa Fe, New Mexico. Kate Stalter on Tigris, 12 to 1. Back here, 3 to 4 and 4 to 6. David White, then myself.
Watching the Priceline bounce a little bit here this morning.
Yeah, and
had a good volume, at the high. You stay off the top.
And unfortunately, you're not going to get your confirmation that for the bearish engulfing. That's there's a beautiful bear in the engulfing yesterday, folks. And bottom line is you need to close underneath it.
That's right.
So the cat's not dead yet. You go over and take a look at Apple, and Apple's just sitting there grooving, man. No doubt about it.
Bringing in more bread.
It is. There's no doubt about it, man. I mean, it's pretty intense. It's no doubt it's intense.
We were looking at that mattress firm yesterday.
Yeah,
that's up this morning another 15%. MFRM is the ticker symbol on that.
Look at that. Yeah. So they must have been listening to us yesterday. Yeah, totally. At 6 o'clock. I'm telling you. Okay, so that's the B point. Where's it? Conservatively, where's the A point? 30, 39, $9. It's 45. It's 43. Yeah. So it's doing an ABC up in one day. You had a price spread. Is that price? This would be really weird if that price spread was that big today. Well, it's hard to tell. They're claiming the price spread here went to $40 and 70 cents. It was probably 1 or 2 trades, but
yeah, okay.
They gaff someone because they opened this thing at $44.45. They're claiming a low is down at 40. Well, here, let me do it this way. If I put it up, let's see, do it on a 1-minute chart and see if there are trades down there. Yeah, they took some of the cleaners. Unbelievable. So this is sick. Yeah, there's trades there. 40, 70.
Yeah, quite a few. 20,000 shares.
Yep. Unbelievable. Folks, don't ever put in market orders. That's what that has to be. There's no doubt. They opened it up at 44, brought it down to 40, and then brought it right back up to 44. That's intense. No two ways about it. If we go over and we take a look at Rheingold. Now, Rheingold Resources has been up, down, and all around. It's still going to fill that gap, and it's still not a buy. It was running out at $90 2 days ago. It's at 86 right now. Oh, we were talking about Jaguar yesterday. Remember people calling about Jaguar?
That's right.
So Jaguar, folks, that's pulling back too. Now, what's interesting about that, we just pulled up. I should have kept that number. I just pulled up Shandong in Singapore, in Shanghai rather, and that's still. There's still no news, so
still halted.
It halted with no news. I just said to Steve, I said, "Well, maybe they're going out of business." Seriously, do you know what I mean? You don't know, but I knew. When the caller came in yesterday, says, "Okay, if the news was Jaguar, what should have happened is that."
In China, in Canada.
The Canadian regulators would also have to halt Jaguar.
Yeah.
So it's like, where's the game here? So the game's somewhere, because what happened is that, Shanghai was open last night. They didn't come out with the news.
Right.
So they still didn't come out with the news. So it's like when you claim when you have news, you don't come out with the news. It's like, okay, well now it must be bad news. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, you stay right there, folks. We're going up to Newton, Massachusetts with Basil, then to Santa Fe, New Mexico, back here 3 to 6. Have a great one, folks. Have a safe one.
Have a good day, folks.